feeling good today? Yes? Okay. In our previous classes, what did we learn? Do you remember? Yes, very good. We have learned a poem which was written by Mrs. Sarojini Naidu. What is the title of the poem? Very good. Nightfall in the city of Hyderabad. And did you guess what are the poetic devices which are used by Mrs. Sarojini Naidu in her poem? What are the poetic devices she used here? The most important poetic device which is used by the poetess in this poem is simile, right? Okay. Now, in this class, I am going to discuss with you about the poetic device which is used by Mrs. Naidu in this poem, Nightfall in the city of Hyderabad. Let's do the textbook exercises here, okay? And before that, let's learn an idiom. We are learning idioms every day, and on that basis, today the idiom is flying colors. What is the idiom? Flying colors. Flying colors is the idiom we are going to learn today. Flying colors means success. Okay. Very successful thing, that is flying colors. Success we can say, or with an overwhelming victory or triumph. Very successful. Okay, victory, success. Again, triumph, it is again success. So, the phrase idiom flying colors, this particular phrase works as an idiom to denote success. For example, she passed the exam with flying colors. What does it mean? She passed the exam with flying colors. It means she passed the exam successfully. So, what it is denote? She passed the exam with flying colors. Flying colors is indicating she passed the exam successfully. Sometimes she might be in ill or ill health. So, though she is not well, she passed the exam with flying colors. So, we can say, right? So, the idiom we learned today is flying colors, which means success. Alright, students? Now, all of you take your textbook. Students, already in the writing skills, we have learned about how to write poetry and also some of the basic poetic devices, right? And these poetic devices are like spices which are adding some more flavors for the dish, to the dish, right? Similarly, these poetic devices are adding, they are like spices which are adding more flavor to the poem. And in this poem, Nightfall in the city of Hyderabad, Mrs. Naidu used a poetic device, that is simile. What is the poetic device she used here? Simile. Simile, it is nothing but comparison. Comparison of two things. Okay. What is simile? Simile is nothing but comparison. Okay. Simile is nothing but comparison. So, why these poets are comparing two things? Sometimes they will compare one lively or living organism with non-living organism or an object or anything. So, here they are showing their creativity, their creative thinking, their imaginative thinking, and also to make the readers for more understanding of the poem or the concept. Sometimes if we say anything, the readers may not understand it properly. But if they compare the thing with anything else, then their understanding will be better, right? So, for these reasons, these poets are using comparison, and this comparison is like an open book. How can we identify we could see words like or as. So if we find the words like or as, then there is a comparison of two things, and especially it is simile. For personification, we cannot find like or as, but in simile, we can find it openly. Directly, they will compare two things. Okay. Now, take page number 54. My mother is as busy as a bee. Here, as busy as means like. She is as busy as bee. She is like a bee, which means she is always busy by doing works. So here the mother is comparing with bee. Am I right? So that is simile. Now come to page number 52 and find out where are the poet used the poetic device simile, that is comparison. Can you find out? Students, now look at this poem. At first, see how the speckled sky burns like a pigeon's throat, jeweled with embers of opal and peridot. Here, the sky is compared with a pigeon's throat, because the sky is glittering just like a pigeon's throat, which is decorated with opal and peridot, right? So, the first simile is the comparison between sky and pigeon's throat. Next, see the white river that flashes and scintillates, curved like a tusk from the mouth of the city gates. Here, the river is compared with tusk. The river, the white river that flashes, and it looks in a curved shape just like a tusk. So here, the river is compared with tusk of an elephant. Can you get my point? Next, hark from the minaret how the muezzin's call floats like a battle flag over the city wall. Here, the muezzin's call for prayer, it denotes the evening prayer. For evening prayer, the muezzins will call the people, the Muslims, for prayer in the mosque. So here, the muezzin's call is compared with battle flag over the city wall. So the muezzin's call and the battle flag are light and are floating. So just like a battle flag is floating, the muezzin's call is also floating in the air. The sound, okay. So here the muezzin's call is compared with what? The battle flag. Next, over the city bridge, night comes majestical, borne like a queen to a sumptuous festival. So here, the night is compared with the arrival of a queen. Here, at first she refers to the evening twilight time. Now comes the night time, and the arrival of the night, exactly. The arrival of the night is like the arrival of a queen to a sumptuous festival. How a queen will reach or will visit a festival? How will she participate there? Along with bright colored soldiers and so on. So, just like a festival. So the arrival of the night, this glittered, shining, sparkling night is compared with the arrival of a queen to a sumptuous festival. So these are the poetic device, similes which are used by the poetess Mrs. Sarojini Naidu in her poem Nightfall in the city of Hyderabad. Is that clear, students? So in page number 54, the question number 1, find 4 examples of similes from the poem. Mention the quality common between the two things that have been compared. So, for example, I will tell you, the river is compared with tusk. Am I right? So, the river is compared with tusk, which means the river is white and is curved, just like a tusk. Tusk is white in color and is curved. So, river and tusk, they are curved and white in color. And I will tell you another example. The knight is compared with queen. Why? Because the majestic look, the royalty, that is the reason behind the comparison of knight with queen. Okay. And the muezzin's call and the battle flag. The muezzin's call and battle flag, both are floating in the air. Both are light. Okay. Both are soft and are floating in the air. Next, the sky and the pigeon's throat, both are compared. Why? Both are glittered, sparkled and are speckled. Speckled means just like a small spot, which means now the night comes. Now the night is coming to the city of Hyderabad. Okay, this small spot is glittering and shining like a pigeon's throat, which is small, glittered and shining with opal and peridot. Is that clear, students? Now come to the second question. Create your own similes comparing something to the following items. First one is a cobra. You can write your own comparison. Like cobra, it may refers to anger or short-tempered or anything which you like. Okay. So, for example, I'll tell you, my mother's anger is as deadly as cobra. Here, her anger is compared with a cobra. Okay. So, similarly, you can write your own similes for honey. Like her voice is as sweet as honey, or her voice is like honey. So, you can write your own. The rest of the two you can do by your own. Now, come to page number 53. Find the antonyms of the following words from the poem. So, they have given 5 words, and for those 5 words, we have to write the opposite, which should be taken from the poem, from the poetic line. Are you all ready? The first is cools. Cools, opposite, burns, which is there in the first line, burns. Straight, opposite, curved. The river, it is there in the 4th line, curved. Next, dull, luminous. Dull, luminous. Exposed, veiled. Exposed, veiled. Hurried, hurried, opposite, leisurely. Leisurely elephants wind through the winding lanes. So, hurried, leisurely. Okay, students, is that clear? Students, now take page number 47. Take page number 47. Page number 47. Learn grammar. Already, I hope you're all thorough with all tenses, right? Now, in your textbook, in this particular prose, they have given future tense. Okay. First, in the given sentences, underline the verbs in the future tense and say whether they are simple future or future continuous or future perfect. First one, I will have done the laundry by noon tomorrow. I will have. So have itself refers to perfect tense. Have or has or had is indicating perfect tense. I will have done. This is the past participle form. Past participle form of the verb. Have or has or had is indicating the perfect tense and will is indicating the future tense. So this is future perfect tense. Okay, it is not future perfect continuous. Why? For continuous we can find ing. Verb is in the ing form. Okay, so I will have done. Will, future, have, perfect, done is the past participle form and this particular sentence is perfect. Right? Perfect. Next, I will be going to watch a movie. Underline, I will have done. Will have done. Underline, will have done. Okay. Next, I will be going to watch a movie tomorrow with my friends. I will be going. Will be going. This is continuous. This is future. Will be going. So what is this? This is simple future. Sorry. Continuous. Okay. This is continuous. Future continuous tense. Next. This time tomorrow we will be flying to Italy for our much awaited holiday. Will be flying. Underline, will be flying. It is also continuous. And the rest you can do by your own. Now, come to page number 49. Form sentences in the future perfect continuous tense using the verbs given in the brackets. Future perfect continuous. Future perfect continuous. Which means will or shall plus have been plus verb in the ing form. Will or shall have been verb in the ing. This is continuous. This is perfect continuous. Alright. They dash all day by the time we see them. They deserve a break. They dash all day by the time we see them. They will have been studying. In bracket they have given study. So, they will have been studying all the time. Okay. Because we have to write it in perfect continuous tense. Perfect, have, continuous, been, verb plus ing. Next, I dash for 3 hours when her train arrives at Rudrapur station. I, in the bracket they have given wait. So, I will have been waiting. Verb. Verb in the ing form. waiting. Next, the rest you can do. Am I right? Can you? Okay. Now, read this paragraph in the future perfect continuous tense. They have given a particular passage that is in the future perfect continuous and rewrite it in the past tense. We have to rewrite it in the past form. Okay. I will have been making my model of the Taj Mahal all week. So, I will be tired on Friday evening. Here, future perfect continuous tense. This is a future action. In future, this particular action will be a continuous process and it will be a perfect continuous process. So, we should imagine, we should move forward to the future. In future, at this particular time, this incident will happen. Here, I will have been making my model of Taj Mahal, not now, in future. Maybe next day or Friday evening. By Friday evening, I will be doing a model of a Taj Mahal. Okay, so this is future perfect continuous tense. In our imagination, we should go forward to the future so that you can understand what is it mean. Okay. So, how can you change this particular sentence into past tense? I will have been making. So, how can we change it? I had been, had. It refers to past perfect. I had been, will have been is present perfect continuous. So, we have to change this will into have into had. So, the had is indicating past perfect. So, I had been making my model of Taj Mahal all week. So, I will be tired on Friday evening. So, I will be. Will change into, will be changed into was. I was tired on Friday evening. Next, I wonder how long I will have been working on this project when it is finally finished. I wonder, this is indicating the future and now we have to change it into past and that's why wondered. I wondered how long I will have, again will have into had. I had been working on this project when it was. Is will change into was. I was finally finished. I will have been working on it for 21 days on Friday. I had been working on it for 21 days on Friday. The original Taj Mahal took 21 years to build. Do you know this fact? The original Taj Mahal took 21 years to build. I will be bringing the model with me when we meet next week. How can we change it into past? I brought the model with me when we met previous week. Next week is indicating future. So here we should change it into past. So previous week. Alright. Again I'll read this passage. I had been making my model for the Taj Mahal all week. So I was tired on Friday evening. I wondered how long I had been working on this project when it was finally finished. I had been working on it for 21 days on Friday. The original Taj Mahal took 21 years to build. I brought the model with me when we met previous week. Okay. So the present phrase, present verbs, everything should change into past. Alright students. So I hope you are all thorough with future, simple future, future progressive, future perfect continuous and future perfect. Is that clear students? Students, I hope you all completed your textbook exercise for the poem Nightfall in the city of Hyderabad as well as the learn grammar portion, that is future tense. See you all in the next class students. Until, take care. Thank you.